welcome to Final Fantasy Bestiary. This series is dedicated towards discovering the history and lore behind Final Fantasy's most iconic creatures and characters. This episode, we will look at the winged menace, Garuda. Outside of the Final Fantasy series, Garuda is a religious and mythological figure in both Buddhism and Hinduism. Usually represented as a male, he has held various responsibilities such as being the king of birds, a symbol of ethical strength, and has even been represented as a phoenix in certain parts of the world. For MMO fans out there, I couldn't help but notice that Garudas in Buddhism are the enemies of the Nagas, a race of snake-like creatures. Sorry, had to take note of it. In the Final Fantasy Nagas fans out there, I couldn't help but notice that Garudas in Buddhism are the enemies of the Nagas, a race of snake-like creatures. Sorry.
Alright, let's go here. See this? Alright. You see this? This is not even a full picture. Alright, guys? A lot of you guys don't know what happened to this planet, alright? This is us fighting these motherfucking reptilians, alright? What some of our brothers are saying, what Seema said, these black reptilians, alright? All right. Let me go to this video again. What did this guy say?
Such as being the king of birds, a symbol of ethical strength, and has even been represented as a phoenix in certain parts of the world. For MMO fans out there, I couldn't help but notice that Garudas in Buddhism are the enemies of the Nagas, a race of snake-like creatures. Sorry, had to take note of it. In the Final Fantasy realm, Garuda holds two places. Most commonly, he is an enemy across the series, usually being either a bird or a bird-like humanoid.
So, let's see. All right, this is why we do our research, brothers and sisters. All right, this is why we do our research. This is why we search a lot of shit around here. Okay. I believe I have a picture of it too, but I believe I have a picture of what I showed you. Hold on, let me just. Okay. Hold on. I'll just show you one of the pictures that I got actually. Take this out. Yes, leave. Oh, never mind. I thought I didn't. Take me out or anything. Let's see the pictures here. Excuse me. Pictures loading. Okay, hold on. Okay. Look at that. You see that? You see? This is us. This is us, brothers and sisters. Alright? And then when we're fighting these motherfuckers. Okay? Seriously. Oh, but where's your what was it? Where's your proof? By the way. Shout out to a brother that I was talking to. I had a dream that literally I kept seeing this motherfucker's shadow, but I didn't see him. But then the last moment, and then I kept saying like Hayonkas everywhere, clowns everywhere, and then there was like almost like a poster picture of his face, and it looked exactly like this. Seriously, you know, and it's kind of funny because you guys know how I look like in the Astored, you know. Let me get my for the people that want to talk crap and shit like that. Alright. That would be a good picture. But look at this right here. Alright. Alright, that's me in Astored. This is me flying. Alright, I'm flying up like that. Alright. So, let's see. I know I showed you guys some of these pictures before. Alright. See how it's like very, very similar and stuff like that? Seriously. You know? Literally. The reason the dream, I'll get back to the whole Naga and I get to that soon. But it's funny that that I had a dream about this shit. The reason I had a dream about this shit is because shit is getting prepared, shit is getting ready. Alright guys, I hope you guys know that. There's just things that you're having dreams about is because spiritually you're actually getting ready for all of this stuff. I literally, the dream that I'm having, guys, the dream that I had, guys, was literally like something you see in a Batman movie. You know how sometimes Batman dreams about like bats and then he's like running away and shit like that. Then the bats just swarm him because he can't stop what he's going to become, basically. You know, it's like Batman is haunting him or some shit like that. You know, Bruce Wayne is running away while Batman is haunting him in his dreams and shit like that. It was kind of like that. Like I was running away from my higher self, but I couldn't get away from my higher self no matter what. It just goes to show that no matter what happens, no matter what you do, nothing is going to be left unturned. Okay? You wicked motherfuckers? Alright? Here's another picture. You see? You have this sexy, beautiful goddess right here. Nagini right here. Then you see this motherfucker right here. Alright? Okay? Now, some people might deny me with this. Go ahead. But I still have more receipts. You want to see more? You want to see more? Here, I got you. I got you. Don't those birds look familiar? Don't those birds look familiar? I'll show you it anyways. I'll show you it anyways. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. If you type in, if you put on Google, okay, they're just showing me on these other stuff. I mean, I was specific about it, but if you go to Google and you put Samaria, I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to look for the picture. If you put Samaria, you're going to see a guy that looks like a brother standing right next to these bird beings. Okay, hold on. There's a picture. I want to grab them together. I don't know why they're not showing that right now. I don't know why they're not showing that right now. But you see these motherfuckers right here? You see these motherfuckers right here? These are the black reptilians that Seema was talking about, right? And then all of a sudden, you have this, right? And then you have this. These Garuda motherfuckers, right? Look at this goddess. She's ready. She is ready. Literally, guarantee you, lightning is gonna come from that sword. Seriously, guarantee you. All right, guys. We are Nagas and Naginis. All right. Okay. Seriously, look at this again. Okay. So there's a picture with this type of bird being right next to a, 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 a what is it? A deity that looks like a brother. But how much you want to bet that's Marduk? How much you want to bet it's Marduk? All right. There's a picture right here too, and it has the same picture too. You know, like you see this guy standing right next to these bird-like beings, and then you have a picture of this guy fighting Tiamat. Then you hear the history between Marduk and Tiamat. So who do you think this motherfucker is? All right, who do you think this freaking piece of shit motherfucker is, man? Zeus's freaking son. Zeus's son. Okay? I don't know why they can't show me. Let's see. Let's see. Sumerian tablets. Okay? So I think I have some type of picture of it here. Oh, let me see. Let me look at my crap. all right. Where is it? I could be in here in my picture files of my laptop here. No, I can't find it. But look at this picture. But I know you guys have seen that picture before. But look at this picture. Can I zoom in? Where's my... Okay, here's a zoom in option. I was like, where's my zoom? Okay, look at this. Look at this. You see that? This is us, guys. This is what we look like. This is us. This is us. This is what we could transform into. Okay? This is us. I don't care what people want to argue with it or not. That is us. This is us. Okay? Seriously. Let's see. Exit that real quick. And this is what, okay. These, Shintaris, these black reptilians, these, I keep forgetting their names. Excuse me, guys. I woke up not that long ago. These Garudas. There we go. These Garudas, man. You see? These are the female. And these are the males. Then you have like a little... They're holding like a slave there or some shit. Alright? See how they look like? Alright? You guys got to know your enemies here. You guys got to know your enemies here. You guys got to know. You guys got to know who are we dealing with here. Alright? Oh, and by the way, before I shut this off too, just remember, we are Nagas and Naginis. Alright? We are Nagas and Naginis. And we are facing these beings. We are facing a threat in this planet that needs to be stopped. Okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And these beings need to be stopped. And they will. Because we are going to stop them. No one's going to come down and try to stop and try to help us here. We will get assistance, but we need to start shit first before we get some assistance. Alright? And some of us already knew that. You know, some of us, you know, were told that. Some of us felt that way. You know? And there was a moment when I was at the mall, right? And then something came over me, basically. And I'm over here like, whoa, you know? I'm not going to say what it was, but I talked to our friend about it. And I'm over here like, the plan is preparing for us, man. You know how sometimes you want to, you know how sometimes you see these freaking beings and you be like, something comes to your head and you're like, whoa, like for a minute. But then you think about it and you're like, it's because it's coming. It's because it's coming. It's literally coming. It's literally coming. I've said this before and I said it again, the brothers and sisters that don't want to do this shit, Tiamat is going to take over control of you. Alright? She's going to show you what the fuck needs to fucking happen. Just like that movie, Lights Out? Is that what it's called? Lights Out? With the sisters and shit like that? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me, yeah, with the sisters and shit like that. What's it called? Here. Let me see. But, okay. I'll find it right now. I'll be quick, guys. So, I just need to go to this actor right here. Because I'm trying to remember the name of it, and I can't remember it, but there we go. Blink Twice. I keep forgetting the name of it. So, that movie, Blink Twice, literally shows a whole bunch of women being literally brainwashed into literally bringing brainwash to a ward that's been abusing them. And the way they wake up is by a serpent. They take the serpent's venom and they wake up. You can't make this shit up. And they find the serpent in the garden. You can't make this shit up. Watch this movie. Watch Blink Twice. Because at the end of that movie, when all those females go wide on those men, that's exactly what's going to happen soon. Because they remember. And then everything just clicks. Of them just becoming warriors. And a battle cry happens. Alright? Alright? Seriously. See, that's the thing. You have to put Samaria and Anaki here to literally find all of this stuff. Like we said before, these motherfuckers are trying to be like us. Alright? I haven't made a video in a while, obviously. But that's fine. I did publish another video. Hopefully that video will hold you over. I haven't published that one in a while. So I don't know why I can't find these pictures. So again, it's a picture similar like this. Yeah, it's a picture similar like this, but then you have these bird-like beings being right next to one another. You know? And then one of the guys that slayed Tiamat has wings like this. Okay? And I showed you that picture of the tablet where a guy that looks like a brother is fighting Tiamat. Okay? Remember in the Godzilla movies, the devil has 3 heads. And that's King Ghidorah. Even in Dante's Inferno, the devil has 3 heads. And what's in Dante's Inferno? The devil is not in fire, in a lake of fire. It's in ice. You see? And then that new Ghostbusters movie that just came out. What's that new ghost coming out of? It's all ice. He has horns and stuff like that. Like, you can't make this shit up, guys. You can't make this shit up. It's funny that they're showing pictures like this, but yeah, I can't try to find the picture with this particular with the other brothers and the bird-like beings together. You know, I'm just gonna say brothers because they look like brothers. They could be cousins, obviously. These are black reptilians and stuff like that. And I could talk about you guys all day, but I'm not going to do that. All I know is that you guys need to, you guys need your karma, to be quite honest with you. You guys know you need your karma, and you guys know that you guys are going to be dealt with. All right? It's like that new Dune movie, you know? I only saw one god. Then the sandworm comes out. It's just so good. So good. And the funny that a sister had to wake up the serpent. Just so good. Just so good, man. Just so good. Pay attention to those movies, guys. Pay attention to those Dune movies, especially the 81, the remakes in the TV show and all that stuff. Like, seriously, guys. Seriously. There's literally, in one of the Dune books, one of the characters that is, one of the characters, literally starts being possessed by these sandworms because the only way to move forward is to become a serpent, basically. And to change the world is to become a serpent. Ooh. Ooh. So good. It's just so good. You know? And guess what the book is called? God Emperor of Dune. Oh. Oh, shoot. Like, I'm dead serious, guys. You can't make this shit up. I'll show, you know what? I'll show you what it is. God Emperor of Dune. Alright? There's different covers for this book, but this one is the most iconic one. I mean, obviously, look at it. Look at that. God Emperor of Dune. Freaking, like, come on. Look at that. Alright? Seriously. You can't make this shit up. I even drew a long time ago of my higher self as a freaking kaiju, and me opening my mouth and then my face coming out of it. That's not nothing new. We've had that before. Have you ever heard of the Cutsce being? Then you see a little, then you see the serpent, and then when the serpent opens its mouth, a head comes out of a being. Then people think that, oh, that serpent is eating someone. No, that's basically like that's basically the person as the serpent, you know. So the whole Garuda and Naga stuff, guys. The black reptilians are Garudas. All right, let's just call a spade a spade. All right, these are fucking Garudas that are the rivals to the Nagas. Okay. And they put this in the newer Final Fantasy game. I didn't play Final Fantasy 16. I don't care for the newest Final Fantasy games, to be quite honest with you. I think they're all shit, but that's another story for another day. You know? There's a reason why it's failing in Japan and in America. Just saying. You know? Because if it was really subconsciously enlightened, it would make money like crazy. Just like Harry Potter, Star Wars, and the MCU. Don't fuck with me with this shit, because it's subconsciously we know all of this. So why those didn't make money? Ooh, you see? You know? So in that newest Final Fantasy game, you literally have this big behemoth kaiju type of thing, and his name is Ifrit. If you play those games, Ifrit is the fire god, and he's fighting a Garuda. Alright? Let's see. There we go. Ifrit versus Garuda. I'm not going to show you the video. Because there's just no time for that. But, I even made I remember when I was showing those clips of, with the music and stuff like that, I even showed what, Ifrit looks like. And then showed the main character right there, symbolizing lower self, higher self, basically. I do, like, in a spiritual way, I already knew what this game was doing and everything like that. But no one didn't KO bite. But anyways. There's a reason for all of that stuff. I know a lot of people might be like, oh, you know, it's just video game stuff and everything like that. But there's a reason why people, there's a reason why some of this stuff resonates with people. And there's a reason why this shit does make money. And when it doesn't make money, there's a fucking reason for it. You see this? You see that? That's a Naga, baby. That's a Naga. All right? That's a Naga. All right? Remember the picture that I just showed you not that long ago? Remember that picture that I showed you not that long ago? Ooh, I gotta get back to that. Remember that picture I showed you not that long ago? The whole, with the whole Nagas being there and shit like that. Look at this. Like I said again. You see? You see how that's so similar to what Ifrit looks like? Alright? Some people might say Ifrit. No, it's not Ifrit, it's Ifrit. Ifrit. The hell? Oh god. What is it? Can I show a picture of the Garuda? This is the Garuda that he fights. And these are like huge beings, guys. These are huge. At least in the game, they're like titans and stuff like that. So, look at this. Alright? That's the Garuda that Ifrit was fighting, basically. That Naga was fighting. So, let me before I continue on with that picture I did want to show you earlier, let me go to what Ifrit actually looks like regularly in regular Final Fantasy. That way you guys can see some type of a contrast of what he looks like in the newer games than what he looked like before. He looks different in every game, obviously. But his most iconic look, basically, is this one. It's like this one. You see that? You know, there's different pictures for him. There's different types of Ifrit. There's this one. Actually, no, this is actually very similar. Yeah, there's this one that's closer to a Naga. And there's this one. Alright. And maybe I can... let's see. There's this one. And we're talking about Marduk killed and shit like that. I'm all here looking at this and I'm like, huh. Or just make that motherfucker ice and there you go. You cannot convince me that Marduk is not one of the motherfuckers that needs to be toned down, alright? His other minions and all that shit, like, they can go, like, obviously we're deal with them. You know, so hold on. I want to show you what he okay. This is what he looks like in Final Fantasy 15. Let's see. Yeah. I want to get a better, closer picture there so you guys can see. Okay. This is what he looked like in that game. You see here, it almost looks like a brother. You see that? So, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Alright? And before I end this video off, I do want to show you this. Remember, guys, we are Nagas and Naginis, and our biggest foes are the Garudas. Our biggest freaking people that want to take us out. You can complain about these orcs and these white folks and shit like that, but again, they're the minions. They're already wired as it is. They're gonna do what they're gonna do because they're wired like that. No, we're not. Oh, really? History shows all of this, and then you want us to join you and act radical like you, and then everyone just thinks that, oh, maybe it's just human nature that we act this way. You're not a fucking human. I just told you you're a Naga. Those Nagas, Garudas, felines, greys, orcs, insectoids in this planet. And you guys are literally all right here like, this is all new to me. This is all new to me. This was from a canceled Jurassic Park 4 movie. There's concept art here. You can see this shit. Why do I kept saying before that every time we talk about these dinosaurs, how do you not know they're not talking about us as the Nagas? How do you not know the dinosaurs are not the Nagas? And I'm not saying there was not dinosaurs or anything like that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that every time they want to depict us in movies, especially when the Jurassic Park movies, how do you know that these dinosaurs are not us? For crying out loud, they always put these orcs in these movies. They go to an abandoned island. It's almost like that movie, Lost Ward. They go to another island surrounded by monsters, and they want to take one home and stuff like that. It's literally the same story as King Kong. You go to a place full of natives and you kidnap a native to go to bring into New York so you can show it off. Hey, look at this. Aren't these people wired? Well, all right, let me show you this. All right, look at this. You see this? This was the next step to do for Jurassic Park, and I wouldn't mind if they showed this shit off. But there's a reason why they didn't show this shit off in the movie. This is the reason why this movie didn't get made. There's a reason why this movie didn't get made. All right, they didn't want to show you this shit. They can show you shit in concept, but they didn't want to show you this shit in the fucking big screen and shit like that. So you guys can actually think, oh, wait a minute. Maybe these dinosaurs were actually us. Maybe the Titans and the Giants were actually big, giant dinosaur beings, basically Titans. And they look like Nagas. Not to say we probably didn't have like little, dinosaurs running around and all that, but when we were Titans and we were in Ohio State, we look like this. Okay? All right? People if you guys want to disagree with it, that's fine. I want to say this right now. In One Piece, if you watch the animated show, in One Piece, you have characters turning into dinosaurs. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting disturbed here. And I don't like being disturbed when I'm making videos. Seriously. Okay. I misspelled dinosaurs here because I'm just typing shit in. Okay. So look at this real quick. Look at this. You see? See how they transform into dinosaurs? I'm telling you guys. I am telling you guys, and people think I'm making this shit up. You know? Look at that. This guy has freaking good, like, like seriously. Like, you can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. And look, this is one of the females that was turning into it, and this is what she looks like regularly. You know? And then she looked like this. Then she looked like this. Even more. Alright? So you can't make this shit up, guys. You can't make this shit up. I would love to show a clip, but I'm not trying to get a copyright claim for just showing a clip. You know? But you can find all of this. You can find all of this. Look at this right here. This guy is even dressed like a freaking dinosaur. Look at this. You see this? Okay? So... Look at this, guys. You see this? Look at his hand. Look at the tail. That's what I'm saying, guys, man. They know who the fuck we are. They know who the fuck we are. But some of you guys don't want to listen. And some of you guys don't want to see. You know, like, it's just ridiculous at this point. So, this is TheSkullKlown signing off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And if you like my video, cool. Let's see. Seriously. Know who your enemy is, guys. Know who your enemy is. Because these guys, they know who we are. They know who we are. Seriously. They know who we are. Like, they know who we are. But do we know who we are? Alright? Seriously. They know who we are. But do we know who we are? Because look at this. One more time, guys. Because look at this. Alright? Sooner or later, these Garudas are going to see the Nagas again. And it's going to be something. And a lot of people around here are going to be like, oh, this can't be happening. This is so fake. This is Project Bluebeam. Is the government making this shit up? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because sooner or later, you're going to see people looking like this. Seriously. And don't be scared when that shit happens. All right? I'll see you guys and be safe.